We are going to see 4 different methods to color your soaps and 2 different ways to increase lather in this video. Hi, I'm Kajal. Welcome to Kajal Cosmetics. So whenever making a melt and pour soap, always choosing the right base is the first option. So here I have bought the base from Herbs and Organic. I have attached the link where to buy this base in the description box. I am using goat milk soap base. You can use any kinds of soap base here. I also get a question. There are lots of different types of soap bases available in the market. So which one to choose? So probably if you are starting into soap making and wondering which soap base to buy, I would suggest buy one white soap base and one transparent soap base. You can customize it according to your own preference by adding any kinds of additives like honey, charcoal, aloe vera. I will share how to add this additives to your soap base and make it like charcoal soap base or honey soap base. So buying 10 different soap base is not important. Always buy 2 good soap base and you can use it in your creations. Always cut the soap base into small pieces so it can be melted out easily. So first method, here we are using honey to increase lather naturally in your handmade soap. I have given how much percentage of honey should be used in the soap in the description box. So now we have measured our soap base and we have melted down using double boiler method, and it's time to add our honey. I am not adding any colors here. I have added a fragrance oil and honey. Here I have used honey fragrance oil 1% and mixing it well, and now it's time to pour into the mold. Here I am using silicone mold. Always use silicone mold. It was cost around 99 rupees only, so you can buy any kinds of mold here. Our next soap is also to increase lather in the melt and pour soap. Here I am using surfactants. So what is the work of surfactants? Surfactants can naturally increase lather to your handmade melt and pour soap. And also I am wanted to share how colors bleed in the soap. So here I am using liquid colors. One is green and another one is blue, and I will explain what is color bleeding in a second. But here we are adding the surfactant. Here I am using 1% of cap B. You can use any kinds of powder or liquid surfactants to increase lather in your melt and pour soap, because this is one of the common issue while making soaps. The melt and pour soap doesn't even lather. So we have made 2 soaps. First soap is honey, that is a natural way to increase lather, and second soap is with surfactants. Here we have used cap B, and we also shared how to use liquid colors. We used 2 different liquid colors there. And our third soaps, we are going to use ultramarine. I am using ultramarine directly to the soap base. Here I am using transparent soap base. So let's see how the purple color effectively shows in the soap base. So one tip I am going to share: while using ultramarines, please pre-mix with a soap base or any kinds of essential oil or fragrance oil or isopropyl alcohol. You can see there are still color droplets, like colors are left out. While unmolding, I will show you. And here the next soap is, I'm using both goat milk soap base and transparent soap base. I wanted to make a pink shimmer soap, but I have used this soap base which was used for ultramarine. I have used the same container, so that is why it turned into some kind of a purple pink color, but it is a beautiful color. I loved how it turned out beautifully. So we have seen 2 different color options. One is ultramarine, another one is with ultramarine and mica, and the next one is with green clay. I am using green clay, like French green clay, to color naturally soaps. You can use any kinds of clay like Brazilian purple clay, yellow clay. So you can use any kinds of clays which are available with you. I am using French green clay. I have added to the soap base itself so it won't clump up. Here I have used 2% clay, and you can use 2%, and that is more than enough. And the next soap recipe is vanilla. This is the most requested soap recipe. We are going to use vanilla fragrance oil, and the label has mentioned vanilla essential oil, but there is no vanilla essential oil in the market. That should be an absolute, or that can be any kind of fragrance oil. So the vanilla can discolor, and it will turn from here, you can see cream color, to it will turn into brown color. I will attach the pictures. So we have unmolded the French green clay soap and vanilla soap, and this is our honey soap we are unmolding now. And next soap is our surfactant soap, which I have colored with liquid colors blue and green. You can see it turned out so beautifully, but slowly you can see, I will attach the picture, it fades the color, and that is called color bleeding. And this is the ultramarines we used in the transparent soap base, and I can still see the color dots, the powders that not dispersed evenly. And this is the soap we made with mica and ultramarine. We made 6 different soaps with different color techniques and how to increase lather in the soap. Full formulation is in the caption.